ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is News Cruz, and I'm here to give you the first episode of the news. As you may already know, I live in the good city of Nowhere. In Nowhere, there is this school that I used to go to. It's called, what's it called? Emerald Ridge High School. Yeah, it's in this place called Nowhere, which we like to call South Hill. You see, in Emerald Ridge High School, they have this thing called Emerald Vision, and I gotta say, it's good stuff, good work. I'm a huge fan of Emerald Vision, but I have to say I regret not applying for Emerald Vision because, as far as I'm concerned, I never had the guts to join Emerald Vision because I felt that it wasn't the right time. I felt that there were two other needs when it comes to other things other than Emerald Vision, and it's one of my biggest regrets is not being on one of the best TV shows of all time. Not as good as Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but still good. But now that I've graduated from Emerald Ridge High School, I aim higher than Emerald Vision. Because News Cruise is going to be better than Emerald Vision. It's going to be better than anything you see at Emerald Ridge High School. Because as far as I'm concerned, News Cruise is the new hot topic of YouTube. Speaking of hot topics, if you're a huge pro wrestling fan, you might want to plug your ears because you do not want to hear this. Monday Night Raw emanated from Paris, France, and one of the biggest, what would you call it, gods in France in the pro wrestling world is AJ Styles. And everyone wanted him to win the Intercontinental Championship, but unfortunately, WWE had other plans by deciding to have Dominic Mysterio retain the championship via El Grande Americano. Bummer. As far as it goes, it was a fantastic match, but unfortunately, WWE decided to go a different direction, called Dominic Mysterio potentially holding two championships at the same time instead of giving it to AJ Styles. But it is what it is. And unfortunately, we gotta roll with the punches because that's what life does. They throw punches, take them, and you get right back up. Never give up. Stirring away from the pro wrestling topic, we go over to pro football, where the NFL Top 100 Players Top 10 was released today. And sitting at number 1 is good old Saquon Barkley, who was number 86 in the Top 100 last year, but now is number 1 this year thanks to a 2,005 rushing yard season. That's right, he had 349 carries, 2,005 rushing yards, and 13 touchdowns. Unfortunately, he did not break Eric Dickerson's record for most rushing yards in the season, which was 2,097, set in 1984. So, there's that. But Barkley's historic season, coupled with the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl in blowout fashion, makes him the best player in the NFL going into 2025, which starts this Thursday. Eagles-Cowboys. Now we move on to baseball, where the Seattle Mariners, who are currently holding the final wildcard spot in the American League, continue to struggle, especially on the road, as they lost 10-2 to the Tampa Bay Rays. Being a Mariners fan is hard, and I get it. And we don't know when the end will be, when this will end, but stick with me, folks. The Mariners are going to be in the playoffs. You just just gonna have to. Man, the Mariners are just so damn frustrating, and it's making me forget what I want to say. You just gotta enjoy the ride while it lasts. Now, as for the most famous YouTuber that I know, by the name of, what's his name? Thunderwolf? Well, he is, sitting at 10 subscribers through 9 videos, now 10 videos, because he's making me do this video, because unfortunately, he can't be the one to carry this YouTube channel. It has to be me. News Crews of all people. So he's asking you to like, subscribe, make a comment to his channel, because he's been stuck at 10 subscribers for the past few days. What a bum he is. He sticks to his whole Will Smith fanatic stuff, even though Will Smith is now in the news because of his little AI shtick. What a joke. And as far as I'm concerned, if Keanu Han... Wait. Is that the guy who revealed to the public that Will Smith was using AI generated images or videos to make it look like that there was a huge crowd for his concerts? Is that the guy, Keanu Han? Is that the guy? I don't know, because if that is the case, then man, did he betray his childhood hero. That sucks, man. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's how life goes. So, with that being said, where do we go from here? What's next? Well, as the making of this video, it is September 2nd, 2025, which means we are one day away from everyone going back to school. I'm talking Emerald Ridge, I'm talking about Ferrucci, I'm talking about Hunt Elementary, I'm talking about all 3 schools, all the students that go to those schools going back to school. So to the students who are going back to school, I wish you guys luck, because it is going to be one long year. It's going to be the hell of 180 days of a school year for you guys, because you're going to have to deal with homework, you're going to have to deal with teachers, and most of all, you're going to have to deal with the cafeteria. Not that it matters, but I just thought I would point that out, because I don't think anybody in the cafeteria gets any respect, which they should, because they cook us food every single day. So, what is next for News Crews? Well, News Crews is going to give you as much, news as possible, while also trying to stay under a 15-minute time limit. Because, apparently they put a 15-minute time limit on me, and apparently if I can get this channel to 1,000 subscribers or something, they will let me do news analysts, or what you call breakdowns, for longer than 15 minutes. But unfortunately, I have to stick under 15 minutes, which right now we're at 9 minutes and 5 seconds. So I'm perfectly fine for about 4 more minutes. So what do I talk about for 4 more minutes? Without rambling on and everybody saying, oh my god, stop, just end it already, just stop, just end this video right now. You're only embarrassing yourself. I'm not embarrassing myself, I'm just speaking my mind, because that's what News Crews does. I mean, come on, I just mentioned the Will Smith AI generated crap that's been going on. I mean, come on, at the end of the day, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just not mention that? Because apparently it's a big hot topic going on in the news that's making Will Smith look like an idiot. Wow, I just called Will Smith an idiot. I apologize, Thunderwolf. I apologize, all you Will Smith fans, because look, at the end of the day, like it's clear as day that it's AI generated, and it's clear as day that the man is trying to get attention. And I get it because of the whole slap incident that happened a couple years ago, but like there are other ways. And I thought after his Bad Boys movie last year, I thought like just take it, leave it. If you want to make other movies, go ahead and make other movies, but do not do stupid stuff you do. It's going to lead to chaos. Okay, now what do I talk about for about 2 more minutes? We're at the 10:55 mark. What do I talk about? What do I talk about? I'm gonna keep on rambling on, and I know you people are gonna be tired of this little rant, this little monologue that I'm doing, but I don't care because News Cruise talks the talk, walks the walk. So, I will leave you with this. News Cruise is going to be the biggest thing on YouTube, the biggest thing the world has ever seen. And you guys are going to be the ones that are going to make my popularity grow. And I need your support. Because if you guys don't give me the support, man, you guys are gonna look at News Cruise as a failure, and I don't want you guys to look at News Cruise as a failure. News Cruise is going to be the biggest thing the world has ever seen. I know I just repeated that, but I don't care. I don't care if it's repetitive, because repetitiveness is good. So, with that being said, this is News Cruise, signing off. Oh shoot, I just got caught red-handed. I'll just, yeah.